When I was like maybe 7, 8 years old, I had a checkbook, and my allowance went into my banking account, and I had to write checks for things that I wanted and balance the checkbook and all this stuff.
Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
For the people who are learning to mind their business.
We are listening to Mind Your Business, Sports, Music, and Money. I am Phil Hudson. Tug Cowart is next door with Hudson Mason recording. They just had our boy Coy Bowles on from Zac Brown Band.
I did a book with the state of Georgia.
This is Behind the Little Red Door,
correct?
Yeah,
it's called Behind the Little Red Door. I did it with the state of Georgia for the 25th anniversary of the Georgia Lottery, paying or funding pre-K in the state of Georgia. It's about kind of sparking imagination and creativity in the kid's mind with the idea that you open up this little red door and anything could be behind it, whatever you want it to be, really.
So you worked with a lot of people before you actually joined Zac Brown Band, and I'm sure you got a lot of offers to work with people. What was it about Zac that you're like, this is the one I want to be a part of?
I was at this pivotal place for my band where I really wanted it to take off, and we had a lot of buzz going on around us, but it was there was just something kind of missing to where, there was a lot of bumps, and the bumps kept kind of the band wasn't as unified as I wanted to be. Like, everybody wasn't on one single focused goal. And then I met those guys, and they had a trailer full of batteries, full of cables, full of extra speakers, full of all of this extra stuff. So no matter what, they were going to be able to do the gig, Zac's always had a knack for allowing people to help him, which is, I think, a big thing that, like, a CEO or something like that is a thing that you can't get a bunch of people doing the same thing if you don't allow them to help.
Yeah, he's not a micromanager.
Yeah, he's one of those kind of dudes where
he empowers.
I still have a problem, asking people for help or allowing people to help me, whereas he was like, you want to help? Come on. I think a lot of fans would be really surprised that I know I have had buddies of the band come out with us and go on a run for like 3 or 4 days, or one of the wives of the band members will come out for 3 or 4 days, and after 3 or 4 days,
it'll wear you out.
I don't know how you guys do it, man.
Yeah.